Do subscribe to Ekeeda channel and press bell icon to get updates about latest engineering, HSC and IIT JEE main and advanced videos.
Hello students, let us solve the next question, number 7 of NEET Physics paper 2017. Hello students, let us solve question number 7. The question is, one end of a string of length L is connected to a particle of mass m. One end of the string is connected to a particle of mass m, and the other end is connected to a small peg on a smooth horizontal table. So is the table over here is connected to the peg over here, which is in the horizontal table. So suppose that this is the table, and the peg is here and the bob is here. This is in this plane. If the particle moves in circle, this particle is moving in a circle, with speed u, the speed is u, this is the peg where it is fixed. The net force on the particle directed toward the center will be, what is the net force toward the center? So when it is here, the net force will be toward the center because the speed is constant speed. So there is only one force which will act. If the particle is here, the force will be toward the center. This way it will be directed. The particle is here, is always toward the center. That is known as centripetal force. Centripetal force is here, centripetal force, which is responsible for circular motion of this particle. The net force on the particle directed toward the center will be how much? So you have to find the net force toward the center of the particle. This is a very simple question where T represents the tension in the string. So obviously if the string is there, we have to first draw the free body diagram. Very interestingly, the free body diagram of this particle is, which is on the table. Here I draw the weight will be downward, which is mg, and the normal reaction will be like this, vertically upward. This is also vertically downward. Against this, so I'll just draw here. Suppose the particle is here, the weight will be downward and the normal action will be upward. This is the normal action and this is the weight mg. The string is here and the tension will be in this direction. So these are the two forces. They are in, if this is in xy plane, then this will be in z-axis, and this is in negative z-axis. So I write n k cap and mg minus k cap in terms of direction, and they are equal and opposite. They will cancel out. Only one force toward the center. If you take the component of these two forces also toward the center, there will be no component. So only this force is acting toward the center. So only tension acts towards the center of circle. This T stands for tension, and tension is responsible for this circular motion. So the net force toward the center is the tension. This is a very simple question. There is no other forces. The other forces they cancel out, and they have no component towards the center. So out of these three forces, even if you take into consider the frictional force, then the friction will also act towards the center. But because there is no mention of friction, so therefore only tension will act. So out of these three forces, the normal reaction, the weight mg and the tension T, only T will act toward the center, and that T provides centripetal force. The answer to this question is the net force on the particle directed toward the center will be, and this is the only one, therefore the answer is T. Okay, thank you.